Greetings gamers, ex-gamers and friends and family of gamers. It's Tuesday, it's the 5th of March and time for another big fat hairy loser update. Okay, in the last video I said I would try to drink at least 6 glasses of water to avoid dehydration and the temptation to snack on very juicy fruits. Sadly I haven't been able to stick to that routine last week. The water after my 3rd day started to make me feel nauseous. I'm still trying to drink 1 or 2 glasses a day and hoping to gradually increase the volume of water I drink as my body adapts. So I'm working up to 6 glasses a day and that'll be my goal for next week. That being said, I have managed to lose 1 pound since last week, which is on the lower side of what's healthy. I know I'm going to really struggle with my weight loss this week because we have pancake day today. So that's a heck of a lot of calories, but I'm going to try to be disciplined with how many pancakes I eat and what I put on them. This week I'm not expecting to lose any weight at all. My goal is merely to minimise the amount of weight that I gain. I'll let you know how I get on with that next Tuesday. In this video I want to talk about another way to try to reduce cravings, and that is complex carbohydrates. There are 2 forms of complex carbohydrates that I'm aware of, and those are starch and fibre. Starch, unlike sugar, is a slow release form of energy. It's very slowly metabolised into sugars and then into ATP or whatever. So rather than getting a quick surge of energy which leaves you hungry again soon after, starch releases energy slowly over a long period. Potatoes, rice and pasta tend to be good sources of starch. Having enough starch in my diet may reduce my cravings for sugar. By feeling less hungry over a period of time, I hope my cravings will be less severe and more manageable. With any luck, having slow release complex carbohydrates in my system will give me more energy when I exercise so that I can maintain higher levels of physical activity for longer as well. The other kind of complex carbohydrate is fibre, which comes in 2 forms, soluble and insoluble. Insoluble fibre is great for your gut health and provides physical mass for your bowels to hang on to facilitate the movement of food through your gut. Soluble fibre, on the other hand, dissolves in water to form a thick gel that slows down the absorption of sugars and fats, makes progression through the gut slower, and thus helps reducing hunger for longer. Soluble fibre also helps to lower cholesterol levels, and because it slows down the absorption, it also helps with blood glucose spikes, which helps to prevent type 2 diabetes. In fact, hypercholesterolemia and type 2 diabetes are 2 of the biggest worries I have about my weight, so soluble fibre sounds like something I really want a lot more of. So, where can I get this wonderful substance? Thankfully, I can get all 3 forms of complex carbohydrates in fruit and vegetables. However, I think vegetables tend to be better because the sweeter fruits also contain a lot of simple carbohydrates like sugar. This is why the British government recommend about 8 portions of fruit and vegetables per day, with no more than 2 portions coming from fruit. As a result of this study, I'm resolved to try to eat a wide variety of vegetables, which I think for convenience I'll just boil up into a stew with some protein, maybe chicken. Yes, I think a nice chicken stew is going to be on the menu at least one day this week. And that about wraps it up for me, big fat hairy loser, and I'll look forward to seeing you in another week.